So yeah, the first track originally was composed music followed by improvised music, but after like listening to it for a while, I realized if I were to actually just layer the free improvised part over the notated stuff, that it seemed to work better and kind of was more economical use of a bunch of material that wasn't actually really that good on its own, at least to my ear. And that was also layered with another recording that I made with Max Alper, who's my old roommate, doing some amplified Barenbow improvisations, where basically he processed the Barenbow sounds and added all sorts of effects to them, like delay and echoes and reverb and all sorts of stuff. The second track was like actually a functioning group for a while. Yeah, we met at school. Dave Whitwell plays on two of the other tracks, kind of like tying all that stuff together. But yeah, Trio TBD mostly played, at least when I was still playing with them, they did 3 charts that I had wrote. So for that, I took 2 different takes of composed music and layered them on top of each other. And I just thought it was interesting how, the slight differences in those recordings kind of went out of phase with each other, and at sometimes kind of locked in different unexpected ways that like I didn't originally compose, but kind of made those charts sound a lot different to me. Yeah, I definitely drew from a larger set of recordings that I eventually, tried to go through the same process with, like edit them in the studio and maybe add more delay or slow them down and play other, overdub other improvised voices over them. But yeah, there were a few tracks that I were just kind of like lost causes, and I just didn't bother to try to fit them into this. Yeah, so like the main way that it's different from the other 3 tracks is that it's completely improvised, or I think I had a couple of ideas in mind of like a particular groove that I would settle in for a little while, and then start playing more free stuff, eventually before or after it or whatever. So yeah, like being able to overdub like that makes it seem like it's a little more coherent, or that maybe the particular instruments that I'm using are in the same room together, listening to each other and like feeding off of what everyone else is playing, even though they're just overdub improvisations, really.